2026 is coming, and as a business owner, happytigergaming.com, I sell TCG, I sell hobby gaming, D&D, board game stuff. We got to think about what we want out of next year. We got to think about how we did this year, and if you run a TCG business online, or if you want to move to more of a hobby, I do it for fun, into the business category, we need to start thinking about what are our goals, how do we turn those into SMART goals, and why did we make these goals to begin with? A lot of people, when they do this, they start thinking, okay, it'd be cool if I could sell cards and make, I don't know, even $100 a month. And you go and you look and you're like, okay, why did you choose that value, 100? Because it looks pretty? Because if you're choosing a number because it looks pretty, that's not a real goal. That's not very scientific. Does that make sense? So when I'm making goals, and when I make goals for my TCG business for next year, I got to start thinking of in terms of like financial forecasting. And it's like, this is how much money I did make or lose. What changes can I make? What were the weakest areas? And what is the single one or two things that if I just focus on these and hammer down these, that would actually move the needle? We got to actually move the needle to turn it from a hobby into a real business. And for me, what actually moves the needle, and I'm just freeballing here, I'm just freestyling, I guess is a better way to say it. What would move the needle for me is probably, I need to stop spending money on paid ads, and I probably need to go with more social media content that will build more awareness, spending more time on social media content. It has produced great results so far. So I should double down on that. And I should cut out things that aren't working as much, like spending money on Google Ads, which helps a little bit, but not as much as it could. And if you're new, really, even if you want to run a faceless business where you don't show your face, you could still, I think social media, it just builds awareness to your TCG brand, and that's just, it's so good. But with a lot of businesses, right now, you're probably not demand constrained. You're probably supply constrained. It's like, cool, there's a lot of eyeballs. That doesn't give me more stuff to sell. So now we got to start thinking in terms of how do we get more stuff? How are we sourcing? Are we sourcing from eBay? Are we buying most of our stuff in December like we should, because that's when TCG stuff normally goes down, except apparently with some Bandai One Piece stuff. One Piece is doing great right now. Pokemon's doing terrible. MTG, I'm not even sure. I think it's going down a little bit based on my collector booster prices. By the way, my Avatar stuff, I think I have an Avatar booster, collector booster still on sale for like 10% under TCG player prices, but who knows when this video is going to get posted. But we got to start thinking in terms of like, what actually moves the needle? Do you have 100 sales on TCG player? If you do, maybe you need to up your game and stop selling on TCG player, because now you built some authority, right? What do we do now? If you don't have 100 sales, maybe we need to keep selling on TCG player. Maybe we need to sell on eBay. Oh, we suck on eBay, or it takes 5 times as long to get a sale. Maybe we stop that. Maybe we get a domain name of our own, or Shopify. Oh, we don't have enough product to actually pay for the monthly website fee. Then maybe we don't. How much profit do we get per month doing this? If it doesn't pay for the website fee, maybe we don't do that. What's free? How do we sell for free? Well, in person, we could do that. How else? How else can we sell for free? Well, I guess Facebook groups, right? You only have to pay the PayPal fee and shipping. Pirate Ship and other free methods make shipping cheaper too. There's a lot of things we can do. But what actually moves the needle for us at Happy Tiger Gaming? That's a hard question. I think we need to double down on social media. I think we need to be more honest with you guys, creating more real videos, less produced, I guess. I don't know. Next year, like, there's a couple things I want to do. I want to open the Yu-Gi-Oh line. I really want to open Yu-Gi-Oh, and the way I would do that is sell by the case. I want to sell Yu-Gi-Oh products by the case, okay? As pre-orders. And it's going to be around, maybe a little cheaper than TCG player prices. And if you pre-order, this is a thing I've been thinking about. If you pre-order and then the cost of the box on TCG player goes down by the time I can send it out, then I'll just give you a coupon code for the difference. And you can roll that over to the next one. If you're always going to roll it over, then maybe it can be like a club or something, where you're just always getting cases. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player, you always get a case of the latest set for cheaper than TCG player price no matter what. I could do that. Maybe I can do that with Magic the Gathering too at this point, but there's little things I'm thinking of how to actually move the needle. And some of it's kind of a secret right now, but like, I'm still thinking. I'm still in the thinking process. Does that make sense? My arm's getting tired holding this. Yeah, man, there's a lot of things we can do in terms of 2026 and how to make our business better. And I promise none of it is hoping that the price of cardboard is higher. That just makes it harder to buy. So it doesn't really help us as a business, right? Unless you want to spend your time waiting in line at Walmart. And if that's the case, good for you, but don't do the whole business thing because it's not worth it. Just keep doing what you're doing, right? And just consider it like an hourly thing. Because when you start making a business, then you want to be like me. And what I'm doing right now is I'm comfortable taking losses. I've taken losses for years. I only can't take losses now because I'll lose like my LLC status. So I have to take some profits. So we've got to really think in terms of what we're doing here. I don't know, this is just a BS video. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, bye.